Hey, good morning, guys. Oh, hello. Good morning. This is Lisa, and this is Heart of Inspiration. Here at this channel, we help you lead a spirit-led, whole and healed, peaceful, and prosperous life. Good morning, Nadia. And I'm here to bring you your weekend edition of the Daily Tarot. Okay? So this is for today, February 1st, 2020. And tomorrow, February 2nd, 2020. Both days the moon is going to be in Taurus. Both days the moon's going to be in Taurus. Hey, Win. Good morning, Sandra. I'll put this up here. Move you. So this is for sun, moon, and rising. So if it does not resonate with your sun sign, please check your moon sign and your rising sign. So with the moon in Taurus, it's going to be a lot of focusing on how we can get things accomplished ourselves, right? A lot of that feeling of caring for yourself. You might be being a little bit more stubborn today than normal, and tomorrow. Probably a lot of changes, self-care changes are happening. Just life changes in general. Because with the moon in Taurus and just having transited Uranus in Taurus, that says, yeah, we got to disrupt our daily habits. They're not really all working for us. And a lot of times this is just what Spirit's been trying to get us. Oh my goodness, they got the Fool again. What Spirit's been trying to get us to do for a long time. So I'm pulling one card per sign. And then we're going to talk about them, and then we'll do a collective. All right, here we go. Aries, 3 of Cups. Aries, this is really a good time for celebration for you. Today, I feel like we had some breakthroughs going on over the last couple of days emotionally, and now it's kind of like the relief, right? It's like really a sigh of relief about everything that's been going on with you for a while. So have some fun this weekend. It is Super Bowl weekend, by the way. So have some fun, chill it out, right? Don't overthink anything. Just relax and release. Just have a good time, okay? And don't try to like be all in your head about stuff, but just go and have a really, really good time this weekend and chill out. I don't honestly feel like this is saying that anybody has like a third party situation going on. I really feel like it's a really cool time of celebration. Hey, CJD. Well, Nadia, yep, there you go. So, time of celebration for you guys, Aries, okay? And actually, Nadia, before I move on, listen, just because a card is maybe asking or saying that you're having a little bit more of a difficult go of it doesn't mean that that's bad. It's actually good for you to go through obstacles and go through trials and tribulations, because that's how you grow. If we don't go through anything, we can't grow through anything, right? We can't grow up. So, I'm always grateful for the rough times, because it's so much better in the good times. Taurus, Eight of Cups. Taurus, you are walking away from stuff today, aren't you? Today and tomorrow, this weekend, you are definitely walking away from things. Again, I was just saying, right? Moon in Taurus. Moon transiting the conjuncting and then leaving the transiting Uranus in Taurus. That is direct. So there's a lot of direct changes. Probably more especially today. There you're analyzing things, looking at things, and looking at people, looking at relationships and situations. And you are saying, no more, not taking it. I'm done. I'm leaving what doesn't serve me anymore. I'm leaving it behind. And that could be something that's dwelling within you, Taurus, right? That could be your own issues screwing with your head, and you have to leave them alone too. So, Taurus, fabulous, right? Walking away, Eight of Cups. Gemini, Five of Wands. Gemini, good Lord, please. My son's a Gemini. I'm not in the mood. Be on the lookout for potential conflicts this weekend. Be kind of careful you don't rub somebody the wrong way. All the way the wrong way. Gemini, I'm just going to need you to try to take a chill pill. But look out for it, because it's going to happen this weekend. I think it's just going to be some slight disagreements. Nothing major, so no need for you to truly blow up, okay? It's just going to be kind of... annoyances, some conflict, but again, as iron sharpens iron, so does a man his friend. So perhaps there needed to be some conflicts this weekend for there to be some resolution on the other side. All right? Let the resolution happen on the other side as well, Gemini. But also soul search a little bit too to see, do you continue to cause these? I feel like some of these are not new. Some of these conflicts and conflicting conversations aren't new. You've had this conversation before. So are you causing them a little bit? What's your part? And so why does this keep popping up for you in this relationship? Okay. And that could be anything. Friend, lover, husband, wife, mother, father, brother, sister, coworker. This is any relationship. This isn't just who you're sleeping with. All right. Gemini. Yes, guys, I'm going through them fast today. Y'all don't want to sit here with me on your weekend. Cancer. Six of Wands. Victory. We've had a couple of days earlier this week where we were really having to work hard, which we're not afraid of, Cancers, right? And then we had a couple of days where we were just really all in our majorly uber Cancerian self. Hey, Fit Goddess. And now we're able this weekend to really see the fruits of our labor, Cancer. So just know that you're going to see the victory. Yeah. And that the victory that's coming from all of that effort that you've put in for a while now, right? It's going to become very clear to you. It may not become clear in the physical realm, but you're going to have that knowing in your heart. That feeling, right, Cancers, that's what we get, is a feeling. That feeling, you'll get that feeling and you'll know for sure that everything's working out, okay? Because it is. You're finding victory in everything. Six of Wands. Leo, Three of Wands. Well, Leo, let's see. Over the last few days, we've had the Four of Wands a few times. We had the Lovers yesterday and the Three of Wands today. So I hope, Leo, that you are finally capable of seeing with this Three of Wands that your ship has come in, that whoever this is that you have been fiending over for the last few days, that you finally go and like meet up with them. Leos, if this isn't about a relationship, and you're waiting to hear about a job, I feel like on Monday that's when that's going to happen. If you're waiting to hear about, what was I going to say? Oh, waiting to hear about a contract, you could still yet hear about that this weekend. Okay. If you're the one waiting to hear on a proposal or a commitment, or, you know, just how someone really feels about you, you'll hear about it again this weekend. You'll hear about it for sure this weekend. So if this is, you know, if the Leo isn't the one that's like taking too darn long and it's someone else taking too darn long, I feel like we're going to get some movement finally as well. I just feel like this is a really good weekend for y'all. Okay, so Leo, good. Go for it. Sandra, maybe you should go for it, girl. Reach out. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. Anyway, I really had a really not so clean thought when I was singing that song. It's probably not nice. Okay. Virgo, Six of Swords. Oh, you don't want anyone to like you. Okay. You want the money. Oh my gosh, it's a good thing I tend to do my own timestamps. Okay, Virgo, here we go. Six of Swords. I'm gonna do a little bit of different type of interpretation of this. Listen, Virgo. Yes, there are uncomfortable situations. Hey, Miss Ashley, that you're leaving behind. Yes, there are a couple of conversations. It's been rocky for you. Yes, you're going on, right, to something new. However, I do feel like this is also a day that you're taking some responsibility and accountability for your thoughts and then resulting actions, for what you've said and then the resulting outcome. Because this Six of Swords, if you've ever noticed, they're going along for the ride with him in the boat. So we're taking something with us, Virgo. We're taking something with us on this journey. And we're perhaps leaving some things behind, yes. But I also feel like this is us taking accountability, and that calms down the situation, right? When one takes accountability for one's actions, if there's been some discrepancies or discussions, right? That typically just shuts it all down. So, Virgo, I'm glad that you're taking accountability and you understand what accountability needs to be taken. And I'm glad you're leaving those thoughts and conversations behind that have been causing you a little bit of an issue and going towards your very bright future. Hey, El Jubo. I'm always so happy to see you. You guys go follow El Jubo on Instagram. And then if you haven't subscribe to Enduring Hope, please subscribe to her on YouTube, because she is doing she's highlighting children, missing children, on her YouTube channel. So, hey, you and your feelings. So yeah, Virgo, you got a bright future, right? Right? A future in front of you, not behind you. Okay? In front of you, not behind you. But you might have a bright future behind you too. But I don't know what your profession is. Anyway, I'm sorry, because what rolled through my head just right then was, oh my gosh, what is the remix of that Beyonce song where old boy's like, you got a bright future behind you. I'm a drinking. Drunken Love. I had to do all of that just to get to Drunken Love. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway. You got a bright future ahead of you, Virgo. I do not know where my mind is this morning. Clearly, it's not in, I don't know, nice land. Okay, Six of Swords. So take responsibility, Virgo. Hey, Willie. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Armand with the Spirit Lounge. Please, everybody, do subscribe to the Spirit Lounge. It's my very good friend, Armand Wiggins. But do go to the Spirit Lounge and subscribe. It's an amazing channel. And, he lets me come over there. But we're good friends. And he's got a great gift. So please go subscribe if you have not already. All right, here we are. Who are we talking about now? Because I've been drunken love and reaching out and touching people. Okay, we are on Libra. Eight of Wands, Libra. Are you coming out of your cocoon and hiding so that you can communicate? Okay, so that you could communicate. We went through this week having the Ace of Pentacles twice. 2 or 3 times, and we've had some really good cards. Hey, Lauren, some very good cards that have shown us that Libras, we're moving forward, making deals, all that kind of great stuff, right? We're doing what we need to do, making that money and about that bag. So now I think it's finally time for you to start communicating with people that are going to help you secure the bag and move the bag forward. That's what we need to do. Okay. So this weekend, be in communication, also be in some higher thought, and move towards the bag, move towards these contracts, move towards securing your happiness all around. Okay. 8 of Wands for Libra. Scorpio. I find this interesting that Scorpio has to have the strength, gets the strength card for this weekend. What are you all doing this weekend? Why are you feeling a little debilitated? I'm wondering if you're feeling a little less strong and less courageous because there has been so much change, and now you have not only Uranus but the moon in opposition to your sun. So you really are going to be in your feelings. Okay? A lot. And I feel like this weekend, Scorpio, I'm not trying to bring no doom and gloom. I'm just saying I feel like you're really having to face those inner challenges. That's what the strength card is saying. Do you have the strength to face the innermost, deepest challenges, right, that you've had to face? And that is yourself. I'm going to drink a little coffee on that one. That is yourself. So deal with your own. This weekend is really dealing with the inner demons, and you got to find the strength to do it. You got to find the strength to deal with your own inner demons this weekend so that you can finish your own transformation. It's time for you to find out, continue to find out, really. I know, who you are. It's time for you to be able to say, through some really deep meditation and some growth, I know who I am, right? I know who I am. So are you going to learn who you are this weekend? That's who you got to face. Because when you can face your own inner demons, Scorpio, then you can conquer the external demons that have been given you, as they used to say, as the old folks used to say, the flux. Okay? That's what you could do. Who y'all trying to have me to go deep this early on this Saturday morning? Y'all, I slept in. I ain't finished my first cup of coffee. I've been just messing with y'all. All right. Sagittarius, this is the second day in a row you have gotten the Fool card. Evidently yesterday, you perhaps did not go and take that leap of faith. So can you please go on and prepare to take that leap of faith and go on and step off into the new thing? That thing, right? Wow, y'all. I do not know where the random jukeboxes are coming up. I need you to step into the newness. And I don't know what was scaring you off yesterday, or maybe there's just more newness to step into this weekend. But I feel like it's time to move it. Okay? Keep it moving, keep it stepping, keep it cute. Right? But keep it moving. Okay, this is Saggies. These are Saggies. Sagittarians. Right? Keep it going, Saggies. Also, Saggies, I feel like there is somebody that is also new. There's a new player on the field that is coming to assist you in this new adventure. Okay? All right, Capricorn. Being very Capricornian today, aren't we? With the King of Pentacles. Cappies are being very Cappy with the King of Pentacles. Cappy's all about that bag. You're all about the Benjamins, baby. But I really feel like this is more than just that. I also feel like Capricorns, you are really looking for a very solid, stable, like you are really making everything stable in your life in this very unstable air season of Aquarius. But for you, it's not that bad either, because your home planet of Saturn also used to rule Aquarius before the discovery of Uranus. So this is not unfamiliar territory for you, this area of fixed thought, because being cardinal Earth, you come up with a fixed thought. And then you execute that fixed thought. So I feel like you're like, hey, look, I made my plan. Let me just refine it right now. And let me get all that I need to get in order, because I'm ready for this all out, complete manifestation of the life that I so desire and I so deserve. Okay, so I really feel like that's very important. So Cappies, be your ultimately Capricornian self and do what you do. Okay, do what you do. Do it best. Aquarians, shocking revelation. Knight of Swords, you have a lot to say to a lot of people today, don't you? I'm not trying to be shady, Aquarians. I'm really not. But this is just so shocking. When did Aquarium not have something to say? Like, I love you guys to pieces, though. I think that these messages today are going to be, and this weekend, are going to act. It's going to actually be probably you hearing some of these messages and feeling them. But I just feel like there's a lot of truth that's going to be flowing this weekend back and forth, but in a kinder, gentler way, not in the King of Swords way, right? Kinder, gentler. I think you may like start to look at things a little bit less harshly this weekend and just kind of let loose a little bit. Maybe communicate to somebody that you really care about them, that you love them. Maybe communicate to somebody that, hey, I miss you, friend. Right? Maybe communicate with yourself that, ooh, perhaps sometimes I may or may not need to take other people's feelings into thought, into account. Right? Maybe I may or may not need to do that. Because when you put that level of kindness out, Aquarians, you get that level of kindness back. That's what happens. So this weekend, can you deliver a little bit? Be a little nicer, be a little kinder, be a little gentler. Because I think somebody wants to approach you too, but they just maybe don't want the backlash and the sharp tongue. Okay? All right. And last but certainly not least, then we have a collective. Last but not least, for the zodiac, we have the Queen of Swords for Pisces. Pisces! Jesus, it's good. Pisces, you have really been coming. You have come up for air. We don't have to play Finding Nemo anymore with you. I'm not searching for on the radar for you. You really are swimming back quick, aren't you? You like, it's almost my season. It's almost my season. And now we're finally ready to face the truth. The moon in Uranus, transiting Uranus, sextiling Neptune and Venus in your sign, is saying, I need you to face the truth. And plus, don't forget, we've got the sun in Aquarius, semi-squaring. I need you to face the truth. And I need you to release yourself, right, from these burdens. See everybody for who they are. See yourself for who you are. And I need you to live your truth. Ground a little bit. Ground a little bit. So that you can actually execute the plan and the dream. Got it? Okay? Still in a loving way. That's still Venetian Queen of Swords way. But you is still. Listen. You still got to cut them out because it's not doing you any good. You got to see the truth, Pisces. I hate to be the one to rip the blindfold and the Band-Aid off, but you got to see the truth. They don't mean you any good. All right. Let's do the collective. Birth phase coming in strong. Is that something Dola was talking about? We'll talk about the moon phases sometimes, but it's more... Shut up, Lisa. Black tourmaline. Yep, but also be careful, Willie, that you don't do too much grounding and not enough allowing yourself to like raise, right? Like be sure you've got like selenite or citrine or amethyst or something like that also in your room to give it balance. We always want balance. Oh, yeah, Black Moon Lilith. Oh, goodness. Oh, God. All right. Soul family, we got hostilities. Speaking of Lilith conjuncting Chiron, right? Lilith is conjuncting Chiron. It's a little cray-cray. What's going on, collective? What do we got to watch out for? Put your defenses up. This card shows a man raising a sword in readiness to do battle. When it comes, it reveals a situation where hostilities towards you are about to be, or have already been, engaged. Aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional, with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. In a work or social situation, there may be backstabbing or out-and-out slander going on. You may have been living with these hostile energies surrounding you for some time, but whatever this new or old energy is, whether the energy is new or old, now is the time to regain control. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself now and always. Listen. You guys, do protect yourself this weekend. Do have your defenses up. The best defense is a great offense. Yes, I love football. The best defense is a great offense. And notice what it said in there, right? It definitely said that if you continue to allow bad behavior, you're teaching people basically how to treat you. So stop letting people walk all over you. Stop letting people treat you badly. Stand up. Either stand up or get out. But either way, you can't allow it to happen. So, if you're engaging, though, in spiritual warfare this weekend, specifically, and those of you that are doing it know what I'm talking about, I need you... What? I'm talking, Gemini. You're going to fall. I need you to be sure, yes, the black tourmaline, the hematite, why can't I think of the other grounding stones that I like? Anyway, black tourmaline and hematite are really good grounding stones. I need you to be sure that you are also, if you're entering into any type of spiritual warfare this weekend, I need you to be sure that you are inviting angelic, inviting light beings, so angelic beings, spirit guides, and ancestors to come in and assist and protect. Okay? And assist and protect. All right? Be sure that you are, if you're doing spiritual warfare for someone else, be sure that you are also calling upon ascended masters to assist in the spiritual warfare. Gemini be like on my stuff all the time. It's a she. Now, yes, thank you, CJD. You definitely want to fill that space. You definitely want to fill that space. I always say and this is something else, when you're doing spiritual warfare and you're clearing someone's energy or whatever, or you're clearing a space out for them, I always want you to know you have to replace that with, I say love and light, and then I also say wisdom, glory and power sometimes. But I also have to be sure that person knows that what they are to do once we're done. And if you're cutting cords and clearing energy on your own, in your own area, right, in your own aura, then I need you to know that you have to replace all of that with positive mantras, positive affirmations, restructure of thoughts, feelings, emotions about yourself and that situation. So when I was dealing with daddy issues and feeling incomplete and not lovable and not right and all those things, we talked about some of this stuff last night. So go watch my empath protection program. The first 45 minutes or so is teaching. But you know, when I was doing all that, I had to replace all of those poor images of myself with good images of myself, right? I had to replace it with something. So you have to really refill your cup once it's been emptied. You also have to understand that when you're doing these things and cutting cords and clearing energy and all of this stuff and doing spiritual warfare and all of that, you know, you guys know I was a minister for many years. So when you're doing this, there is a story in the Bible most of you probably know. Most of you probably know that the story of that Jesus told about the person, the young man that had been, you know, cleared of demons, cleared of devils. You're welcome, honey. Cleared of demons, cleared of devils. And when the demons were cast out, right? But when they returned to check on things, to see what was going on, because they came back, because honey, they had been camped out and living in this place, in this poor soul for a long time. So when those things returned to come back and see what was going on, they found the house empty, tidied up, everything was cool in its place. Basically, it had not been re-inhabited by positive energy. So what happened then? Old boy went in and got like 7 of his friends and came back, and they really had a house party. Okay, they really set up camp the second time. And it was worse off for that person than it was when they started. So we have a responsibility, those of us that are clearing ourselves, and definitely those of us that are clearing others, helping to clear others, because we don't do it in and of ourselves. We absolutely have a responsibility to replace that negative energy, those negative entities and what they represent, with the positive, right? So I'm not saying get possessed or whatever by positive spirits, because that doesn't happen. What I'm saying is, just like CJ, thank you very much, CJD. What I am saying is this, is it's imperative that you replace the negative or the falseness with truth. Because all of those negative feelings, thoughts, and energies are not truth. They're false. False evidence appearing real. That's fear. So you have to replace the dark with the light, the lies with the truth, so that when those thoughts, feelings, emotions, we talked about this again a little bit last night, when those thoughts, feelings, and emotions pop up, you're like, oh, wait a minute, is there something else I got to deal with? Because I don't feel that way anymore. And that lets you go deeper and to really get to the deep down root of why this is what it is. But until you at least, you know, fill up and care for and heal up and place truth in and love into the first few areas that you're clearing and strengthening, you can't get to the root. You can't replace the root until you replace everything on top of the tree. I hope that all makes sense. Yes, we do need to retrain our brains. Renew your mind with the washing of the word. Your words. Okay, I'm not gonna, y'all gonna get me to preaching this morning, and that was not my intention. Y'all see where I have all kinds of candle wax here. Ooh, I'm embarrassed. I'm going to have to change my thing. Okay, guys, let me get on out of here. I have a day filled with 30 for 30 readings. There are a few of those left. I'm not posting that sign up here, but there's like maybe 3 slots left. So 30 for 30 minutes of your choice for $30. Go to heartofinspiration.net for that, or you can become a Patreon at patreon.com/heartofinspiration and become a Patreon. Willie, that's a whole conversation. We'll talk about that tonight. So listen, guys. Listen. So yes, it starts at the root, but you cannot, when you're chopping down a tree, do you chop the tree down from the roots up or the top down? Just saying. Right? Okay. We're going to do our Sunday, our Spirit Sundays tonight because of the, I could, and I'll probably do that tomorrow. Spirit Sundays, we're going to do that call-in show tonight on Saturday because tomorrow is the Super Bowl and I am going to spend time with my family. So we'll be doing that tonight. So look for my notifications. Okay, we'll probably do it about 8 o'clock tonight. Okay. I might do it a little earlier, so look for it anywhere between 7 to 8 o'clock tonight. And we'll be doing that. Okay, so we're gonna do the Sunday night show tonight, due to the Super Bowl. And we're going to talk, I guess, I wanted to talk about fear. Not living in a spirit of fear. How do we combat the spirit of fear? So y'all better show up. Y'all best to show up. We'll talk a little bit about spiritual warfare, fear, or whatnot. But I think I want to keep it light. Let's talk about fear tonight. Y'all better show up and y'all better call in because this is an interactive show. Hey, Alicia Jordan. Good morning. All right. So join me tonight. Okay. I'll be back here for sure I'll be on air 8 o'clock tonight Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Comes in late. What time? Are you on East Coast time? We'll talk about the moon phases, Willie. I promise you. I'll drop a video about that tomorrow, probably. Okay, y'all, because y'all be making me feel lonely. All right, everybody. Can one of my mods put up the timestamps? Virgo's going to be a little tricky because I said Virgo twice. But can one of my mods do the timestamps? No, Central, 8 p.m. Central, 7 and 8 p.m. Central, 8 to 9 Eastern. All right. Let me get going, guys. I will see y'all a little bit later on tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting me. I always appreciate it. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys a whole lot. Thanks, CJ. And then once it's put up, once it finishes processing, maybe you can grab the other ones. Okay? That'd be awesome. Thank you. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys. I'll see you later on tonight. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Bye.